So hello students, CUET 2025 exam analysis series is going on. So we'll be meeting very often now because the exam is going on. 13th May 2025 shift 2 based on the feedback of students. Now these were the questions which we asked from our students, and one of the student answers I'm directly showing you over here. So subject general aptitude test, date 13th May 2025, shift 2. Was the arrangement at the exam center, seating, infrastructure, etc. fine? Yes, it was fine. Were you able to locate the test center comfortably? Now see this question and see the answer of the student. No, it was very interior area and very difficult to reach. Do take at least 15-minute gap. Whatever the student has written, shared with us on the message, we are showing it to you. Do take at least 15-minute gap between you and reaching center and your exam room. Very important. And I'll show you very important information also. Did the exam start on time and proceed smoothly? Yes. Did you face any technical glitches during the CBT test, computer based test? No. And this is the news, the Times of India report. CUET 2025, many reach center late, miss exam. So I advised, when I made the video of checklist and last minute tips, and I advise students to visit the center if possible at least one day prior to your examination, because at times the Google Maps and you're not able to reach properly, the centers are interior. And see this report, Times News Network. One of the first day of on the first day of the CUET 2025, several students in Delhi NCR were denied entry for arriving just a few minutes late, despite their efforts to explain the delay, said parents. Each center reportedly had 10 to 15 such cases with students and parents pleading with officials to let the students take the test, citing traffic jams, public transport delays, and misleading Google Maps directions as reasons for delay. Parents said that despite their appeals, officials strictly enforced the entry cutoff, leading to calls for re-exam from affected students. So if you don't want to put yourself in such a situation, my advice is you just visit the test center one day before, or if you're not able to visit the test center one day before, if you are traveling from a different city altogether, then my advice is, if the Google map or if the direction shows 60 minutes, start 90 minutes before the time of your actual exam time, right from your place. Please do take care of these things, otherwise the entire year will be wasted. Okay? How would you rate the difficulty level of the test? GAT moderate to difficult. So the shift 2 paper, the report is moderate to difficult. So there are different reports from different shifts. Now general aptitude test will be conducted in various shifts in various days, and there is a normalization also. So don't worry about that. If some shift will have a difficult paper, no issues. But yes, different shifts, same subject, different set of papers, different set of questions, of course, and the difficulty level is also changing, right? History easy to some question, bit moderate, overall easy history. So this student gave GAT and history. Were the questions based on expected syllabus? Yes, syllabus is expected. Did the computer based format work very well? Yes, it was good. Did you face any issues in navigation? Not all the time, but some questions which had passages and questions and some chronology were a bit difficult to answer in one go. So if you have passages and questions, you have to be very cautious about that also. Here your mock test practice definitely help. Were invigilators, coordinators helpful? Yes, they were very good. Was the allotted time sufficient for resection? In GAT, it was a bit less, and more time shall be given. Overall, 5-10 minutes more. So GAT. So there are two subjects as GAT and math, where students have reported the 60 minutes time is less. Otherwise, in other subjects, history or other subjects, time is not an issue. Total attempts in GAT 44. Still, the number of attempts 44 out of 50 is a very good attempt. History all for 50 questions. So the subjects like history, political science, economics, business studies, we would definitely see English language test. We will definitely see higher number of attempts. But in GAT and math, that is not the report. Again, I am re-emphasizing this, and this is from the student, and advice is that do reach the center with good 15-20 minute gap so that you easily get in and get all the checks and sit comfortable. Please do take care of this. Accountancy, overall easy. 1 to 2 questions from computerized accounting system, not as optional. So the syllabus which NTA published, they gave this unit as an optional, but in actual examination, the option is not there for computerized accounting system questions, right? This is also reported from the student. Math, not sufficient time for math paper. This is overwhelmingly the feedback from the students as far as math paper is concerned, not sufficient time. Which means this will impact the cutoffs for the courses which includes math, which means BBA FIA or BMS from Delhi University, Shaheed Sukhdev College of Business Studies. The math cutoff will definitely impact because students are not able to attempt the entire math paper in 60 minutes allotted time. So math paper, they are finding it lengthy, right? General aptitude test, maths QA, quant part of GAT, more number of questions. LR reasoning 14-15 questions, GK CA 14-15 questions. The biggest surprise as far as general aptitude test is concerned, hardly any current affairs question. Hardly any current affairs. This is the biggest surprise. Majority of the questions are from the static GK part, but still it is not advisable to completely ignore current affairs. I still don't advise you to completely ignore preparing for current affairs. You might get a couple of questions from current affairs also in a different date, in a different slot, right? So do take care of all these things. We'll definitely see you soon. All the best for your exam. God bless you and thank you.